Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and another unusual puzzle today. We'll get to that in a moment. First of all, do remember that in a couple of days on Patreon we will be launching our new Sudoku hunt, which is the March Patreon reward puzzle. It is going to be easier in general terms than most of the Sudoku hunts we've had before. For instance, each puzzle can be attempted separately, and each of them is not too hard, in my view. I mean, one of them's a bit tougher, but testing has suggested that we're not far off, certainly with that aim, and there is a puzzle at the end to tie it all together, a kind of meta, but this is one that I think you will enjoy, especially if you may not have attempted a puzzle hunt before. If you've been wondering about joining Patreon, this may be the opportunity to do it, so do think about that. Thank you if you've already subscribed. I see we're closing in on 333,000 subscribers. The number is just insane to me, but great. Thank you so much. And of course, our apps are all available on the link in the description field. Now, also in the description field, I'm posting 2 links to this puzzle. This is, as you will know if you know the video game, themed on Among Us, the game in which crewmates try to detect imposters. And it was brought to our attention first by J.H. Harsh, but it's been created by Meows, who I know is active on our Discord server too. And well done. Thank you to both of those, especially the constructor Meows. Now, it's got a quite odd rule set, and this is why I've loaded up 2 versions. So the rule set is this. Normal Sudoku rules apply. In common with the game, there are 10 cages, and they all share the same total except for 2 imposter cages. And this is just, I think, as the normal game is set up online. So 10 of these cages share the same total. 2 of them are imposters and share a different total. That's important. Now, there is definitely another very important rule, as well as some little killers, which add up along the diagonals to the total given and can include repeats, 4 little killer clues. But those are much more important than normal little killer clues, because whatever the total of the imposter cage is, that digit, the imposter cages, there are 2 of them, that digit always appears on a little killer clue diagonal, which is a fascinating constraint. Every time it appears in the grid, whatever that digit is, it is on a little killer diagonal. Okay, so now the reason I've created 2 of these is, as I was making the puzzle in our software, as I was putting it into our software and thinking about that rule, I am conscious that this is what the game, the main sort of avatar, one of the crewmates looks like, and this is the logo roughly for Among Us. I am conscious because my son plays it a lot, and although he said that I was completely behind the times to be attempting an Among Us Sudoku now, frankly he's still playing the game as of yesterday, so who's behind the times, eh? Anyway, yeah, so this is what a crewmate looks like, but I'm a bit worried about having coloured so much of the grid. This is only here for decoration. The cages have no totals. All we know is the normal killer rules. They must contain different digits, and we know that 10 of them add up to the same, sorry, that 8 of them add up to one total and 2 to another. Now, as well as having to find the imposters, we're going to have to identify them on the diagonals, and I have a feeling this is going to involve colouring. So I have also saved a blank version, which I will show in the description field below this one. So I'm going to try solving it on this, and if the colouring early on looks too intense, I'm going to move over to the other one and we'll see how we get on. I have no idea how this is going to work, but do give it a try in the link below the video, rules as described, and I'm going to try it now. Let's get cracking. Well, I like this 24 diagonal clue because I know how that works, and there's no opportunity for it to be lying. There's got to be a 1 in one of those two cells. And what the heck? All right. Yeah, this is what I was sort of thinking about doing earlier, is colouring these diagonals. And I'm going to do it because it's important, I think. It may be our only real clue to think about how a digit that appears 9 times in the grid is going to get on all of those diagonals. So purple's not going to work, is it? Blue? No, not really. Blue. How about going dark grey? It's not brilliant. Look, I'm going to go over to this version. Let's do that. Then I can do the colouring. I mean, since I bothered to set it up and foresaw this problem, I am going to do this. So let's colour these something nice and clear, like blue. So the imposter digit, which is the total of the 2 imposter cages, has to appear on these blue cells 9 times in the grid. So it's not 1, 3, 4 or 9. We know that straight away. Oh look, in box 3, wow, well there's an imposter cage discovered already. This is an imposter digit. So I'm going purple for the killer. That has to be it. That is, I mean, I'm understanding these rules right. That's the only place it appears in box 3. That's the only place that a cell on a little killer appears in box 3. So if this number appears 9 times, this is the only single cell killer. Actually, it's obvious, now I think about it, that that was a killer anyway, because this 3-cell cage has to add up to at least 12. These 4-cell cages have to add up to at least 10. That's 3 of them that are over 9, and this one can't be. So that was always going to be one of the little killers. Now, every other cell, every other crewmate here is 3 cells big at least. So they all have to add up to at least 6. So this number, which is not 9, because that appears once on a white cell, is 6, 7 or 8. Oh, and it appears, yeah, the one in box 2 is on this diagonal as well. The one in box 6 is on this diagonal. So this digit appears 3 times on this diagonal. So it can't be 8. 8, or can it? 8, 8, 8 is 24, 2 and 1. Okay, it can be 8. And one of these other cages is going to add up to this sum, whatever it is. Oh, one of them, okay, in box 7, this digit has to appear on this diagonal. So it's not 6. It's 7 or 8. So if it was 7 on this diagonal, 21, and then there'd be another 6 cells. Oh, okay, now here's an interesting thought. Where does the imposter... Yeah, the imposter cell appears once in each box, and also, of course, once in each row and column. Where does it appear in column 3? Not there, because of that. Not 9, because we know it's not 9, so it's down here. And now we know where it appears in box 9 because of these 2 positions. It's there and there. Oh, this is lovely. There in box 8. There in box 2. We're going to get them all done. That is absolutely brilliant. I like that start. And this is the last one. So those are the 9 imposter cells. But of course, the game is to actually find both imposter cages out of the 10 crewmates, effectively. So, what do we do now? Oh, I've never marked in that 1 that I know is in one of those 2 cells. Just by Sudoku. Mustn't forget Sudoku, actually. That's probably an important part of a Sudoku puzzle, as often. Right, now does this, I suppose I might as well mark them all up as 7 or 8. How can we use them? How can we use them somewhere? Oh, I tell you what, let's try and find the other imposter cage. I mean, that's... Yeah, 7 or 8, and they're all 3 cells. It's got to have a 1 in it, so that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. That's a 4-cell cage, that's a 4-cell cage. That can't have a 1 in it. This one's got a 7 or 8 in it, so it doesn't add up to 7 or 8. Right, so it's one of these legs is the 7 or 8 cage. But now what? Which one? One of those has got a 1 in it and adds up to 7 or 8. This one could be 1, 2, 4 or 1, 2, 5. This one could be 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 5. So these two are genuine cages. Right, what, oh, and these cells, 21, either make up 6 or 3. So they can't be more than 5 between them. This one's obviously not a 1 and this one's not a 4. Yeah, I was just going to see what these two have to add up to, and that's been limited a bit. Now the most this can be is 8, so these could add up to 14, leaving 31. So the least that these two cages can add up to is 15 each. But it could also be a 2 and a 3 here, so they add up to 39, which would actually be 38 because you need an even number, 19. So somewhere between 15 and 19 is the genuine cage total. Those add up to, oh, it's not 15 because that would be 3 full cages and the middle box doesn't have 3 full cages. So somewhere between 16 and 19 is that cage total. Yeah, hang on, it can't be 19, can it? If, oh no, this could be the imposter. In fact, maybe it has to be the imposter. If they were 16, that would be 32, 35, 42, 43, and that could be a 2. Ooh, we nearly ruled out 16 there, but didn't manage to. So 16 to 19, that's 4 possibilities for the total of the genuine cage. Oh, hang on, if they were 19, 38, those two would add up to 7. Those two would add up to 12. $20. I don't know. Now we worked out these could be 8s. You'd get a 2 here and a 1 here. On this diagonal, 20, oh, this is going to break. 24, 33, there's just 4 more. Oh, 1, 2, 1. It can work. It probably does work if it can. Okay, that didn't rule out 8s. 8 seems to be the one that puts huge pressure on everything. Where was I putting 2s for that? I was putting a 2 here. Ah, hang on, yes, if those are 8s, this has to be a 2. And then this can't be a 2. Why was that? Oh, that was only if I was going to rule out 16. Okay, that's not useful. Sorry. Well, maybe if 8s work, maybe 7s don't for some reason. Is there a reason 7s don't work? 21 and another 6, but that can be done 4 different ways at the moment. Could even be 3s in both. So these two, what do they add up to? This is a group either adding up to 48. Oh, that would be very small then. 48, 51, 54 or 57. So these two add up to 12, 3, 6 or 9. Ooh, is it possible for this to be the low cage? At the maximum, 12 there, 8 there, 8 there, leaves 17, that's fine. Oh, but maybe that means it can't be 7. 7 there, 12 there, 7 there. 7, 4, oh no, that's no good, because if it can be it with an 8, it doesn't matter whether it can't be with a 7. Sorry, I'm getting my postulations mixed up here. Now, what else am I missing then? These two add up to 30, 32, 30, no, 32, 34, 36 or 38. And I can't see what that's doing particularly. If these were 3 7s, 21, 30, oh, these only add up to 7 more. Ah, this can never be very big. The most it can be is 4. It's a 1 if those are 8s, and it's a 4 if they're not. Oh, and that is 1, 2, 3 or 4. Right, if this is a 7, you've got a 1, 2, 4 set here, a 3 here, and this can't add up to 12, 9, 6 or 3. I think that's right. Hang on. It can't add up to 3. If this is a 7. No, I'm again. Okay, maybe I can rule out this being the imposter cage either way round. That's what I'd love to do. Okay, so the maximum is 8 there. This can then be 8, 16. 4 is the maximum there, 20, 12 is the maximum here, 32, easy, no problem at all. Rats. So I can't rule out this cage. In fact, this cage now seems to me quite likely to be the imposter, making these two. Ah, well, you see, that's interesting. If these two are genuine cages, they both have to be 16. If they were 17 or more, 34, 37, 44, it breaks. So if this is genuine, these are both 16. 32, 35, 43. Then this is a 2. So if these are genuine, the imposter is 8. Then this is fake. Yes, this is what we're working on. So the only way, if those are genuine, the imposter has to be 8. Ah, so if the imposter is 7, this can't be genuine. Oh, that's interesting. Is that right? Or am I again working down the wrong sidetrack? These could be 16. That adds up to 32 if they're genuine. 7 is 39. 3 is 42. Can't have another 3. Can't make these 17 with a 7, or we'd need a 1 there. No way. Okay. So if 7 is the number, this is genuine, and I think that is a problem. 7, 1, 2, 4, 3 here, And there's no way to make this add up to 9, to 12, 9, 6 or 3. All the 12 possibilities are gone. All the 9 yes, there is no way. That is amazing. For 2 totally different reasons, neither of those can be fake if it's 7. So the imposter is 8. Now, that's something done, but we still have not found out the cage. Oh, look, we get all these numbers though. That is a 2. That is a 1. Down here, they're all fixed now. This is glorious. 1, 2, 1. Lovely. 1's still there somewhere. Right. Now, this can't be fake anymore. This is the imposter cage. I have you. I am going to colour you black. Well, dark grey. Let's do dark grey. You are the imposter. So this one, yeah, this one can't add up to 8 because the 1 has gone in the column. So this is 1, 2, 5. That's what it is. So I have you. I mean, I may have died by now if I was playing the game. Right. Oh, do I know what the genuine sum is? These are from 4, 6 and 7. Yes, I do. 19 is the max, so that's what it is. 19 is the genuine total. So these two add up to 19, 38, 39, 41. This is a 4. That is using our box, row and column total of 45. Yeah, come on. Right, we know everything now. 19, 38. These add up to 7, so they're 3 and 4. These add up to 12, so they are 7 and 5, not to repeat a digit. These add up to 19, 12, 20, 21, 40. So these two add up to 5. So they're 3 and 2. Is that right? These would be 4, 6 and 9. Yes, that is right. That works. Okay, lovely. These two add up to 11, and they're not 4, 7 or 3, 8. Or 2, 9, because 2s are both looking at that. So that's a 5, 6 pair. 2, 7, 9, oh no, 9 there. Always scan down to the bottom. A good tip for everybody solving Sudoku, even me. Now, these add up to 11, and they're not 4, 7, 8, 3 or 2, 9. They're 5, 6 as well. So this is a 3, 7, 9. In fact, we know where the 9 is. Sorry, 9 goes in there. These are from 5, 6 and 7. That can't be a 1 to make up the 19 total. 30, oh, 6, 5 or 4. Can't be a 4, so that's 6 or 5. That can't be a 7. The 7 in column 6 is here. That's a 4, 3 pair. That sorts out the 7, 3 pair. This is almost a bit like being able to get into beast mode. But not quite. And I shouldn't say that just when it's petering out. 3, 5, 8, 6, 2. This is a 1, 7 pair. I can fill them in. 4, 9 over here. That fixes the 6, 4. We've got 5 and 2 up at the top. Oh, right. Somehow I had those highlighted when I was doing the... Oh, no, I just didn't press the right button. Right, that's all right. That was just a slip of the finger. Right, 5, 6 are looking at that. 4, 3 are sorted out by this 4. 7 is there and 7 is there, so 7's in one of those. 3, 2, 8, 7, 1. So 4, 5 pair here. In fact, we know which way round they are. Like that. 9, 6 pair at the top. 2, 6 and 3 to go in there. This one can't be a 3. Actually, the bottom one can't be a 6 from that 5, 6 pair as well. 4, 6, 1, 8. 5. 5 has to be here. That 5, 6 pair is also looking at that cell. Then we have 2, 3, 7 and 9 to go in here. I'm just going to pencil mark them while I know what's going on. 2, not there. Right, along the bottom, 8, 9, 7, 1, 5. 2, 3, 4, 6. That one can't be a 2. Oh, that's a 5 now. That's good. I don't know about 1s. The last 2 1s are in this little 2 by 2 square, which I can't resolve. In fact, I'm not getting everything resolved at all. Right, 7 can't be in these, nor can 1 or 8, 4, 9. So they're from 2, 3, 5, 6. This one can't be 2 or 5. This one can't be 3. 7, 9, 8, 5. This can't be 2 or 6 either. 1, 3 or 4. Oh, look, that 6 pair is looking at that. I thought I'd actually resolved that earlier. Maybe I was thinking about that 5, 6 pair. Right, that can't be a 4. 4, 5, 8, 6. Okay. And what's this? 5, 1, 2, 6, 8. Oh, it's not 7 or 9 because they're fixed on that diagonal. Oh, I haven't looked at this long diagonal. 8 maximum first. 8, 17, 23, 30, 31, 37, 41, 49, oh, 58. Oh, that can't be a 9 actually at the bottom. That's quite a big difference. I'm going to have to do it again. No, 58 minus 6, 52. 6 degrees of freedom. So, right, one of those is high and one of those is low for what they are. And one of those is high and one of those is low for what they are. But I don't know how to use that. So other than that, we're just on classic Sudoku now. Wow, what am I missing then? Oh, look at that. I think this is an XY wing. I may have the terminology wrong. If that was a 3, that becomes 6, and that becomes 4. And what happens here? Not possible. Sorry, you'll have to tell me what sort of technique that is. I'm not sure, but it's actually lovely. If that's needed at this point, that's really pretty. So if that's a 3, that makes that a 6 and that a 4, and that kills this square completely. So that is a 1. Wow, that is a really neat finish to this. If that does finish it, and maybe jumping ahead there. Yes, we've got 2 here now, so we can place 2 in this box. That's on the diagonal, so that makes this one, that was the low bit, so this is the high one. 6 here, and then one of those is, I mean, maybe we'll get them resolved now, but they weren't resolved before. 3, 7, oh yes, that 2 fixes that as a 6. That's not a 6. That doesn't finish that. 2 and 3 are looking at this cell though. 3, 7. Oh, that 9 is looking onto the little killer clue, which comes back and fixes the 3, 7 pair. That doesn't resolve this. 2 is gone. Still, that cell that really helped us is not resolved. I'd love to get back to it and fix it. There's a thank you. 1, 9, 4, 8. Right, that can't be 7 anymore. So 7 is here. 9 is looking up at there. Ah, and that's on the diagonal. So let's just check the maths again. I think that makes this a 7. Let's check it out. 8, 18, 19, 29, 37, 39. 7 makes 46. Yes. That is really elegant. What a lovely puzzle. What a surprise. Thanks very much for the recommendation to JH for that, and well done to Meows. That's really nice work. And I think we are done there. Oh, no. I think we are done there. Let's see if we get a tick at least. I think we've done all the little killers right. And really enjoyable. That thing with I mean, no wonder people playing Among Us don't sometimes know who the killer is. I certainly thought it was 7 for a long time. And yet 7 got eliminated in 2 brilliant ways down columns 3 and 7. Absolutely fantastic. Hope you had a go at that and enjoyed it. That's a really clever puzzle. And well done if you played it on the red board as well. I'm glad I didn't. Thank you very much for watching and hope to see you again soon on Cracking the Cryptic. Bye for now.